So in this problem, we need to determine the equation of a circle. There are two conditions given here. First, it passes through the center of another circle. Now we have the equation of the particular circle, and that is also concentric with another circle whose equation is also provided to us. Let's try to understand the problem graphically. So let's say we have this original circle, and this is the circle whose equation that we need to obtain. Let's say the circle has a coordinate of the center given by C1. Circle is such that it passes through the center. Let's say the center of the next circle is C2. So it passes through the center of the circle with center C2. And C1 is also concentric with another circle. So let's say this is the circle whose center is C3. So C1 and C3 are concentric circles. Our goal will be to find out the equation of the white colored circle. To do that, first we will need to find out the center C1, the coordinate of center C1, and we'll need to find out the radius R. Now to find out the coordinate of center C1, all we have to do is find out the coordinate of center C3. That's because we are given the equation for this yellow circle. Using that equation, we can find out its center, and since they're concentric circles, the value of C1 will be exactly equals to C3. Then using the second circle, we can find out the coordinate of the center C2. Once we do that, we can join C1 and C2, and using the distance formula, we can find out the radius. So let us begin. So first we will start with, so this circle has a center C3. So let's keep it now. So we have 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 8x minus 12y minus 9 equals to 0. Fine. So this is the equation of the circle C3. Now, what we'll do, we'll try to compare it with the general form of a circle. Let's say we have a circle with center C and radius R. The general form of a circle is given by this equation: x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Then the center is defined by the x coordinate will be negative g and the y coordinate will be negative f. So our task will be to first rewrite the given equation in its general form. So here we can see here that the coefficient of x squared and y squared is 2. But in the general form, the coefficient must be 1. Now what we'll do, we'll divide each side or each terms by 2. So we get x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y minus 9 over 2 equals to 0. Now we can compare with the general form to get the value of 2g. So 2g is going to be negative 4, and the value of 2f is going to be negative 6. So g comes out to be equals to negative 2, and f comes out to be negative 3. Now that we have the value of g and f, we can easily define the center. So the coordinate of the center C3, so that's going to be 2, 3. Because we have to consider negative g and negative f, and this is going to be exactly equals to the center C1. So now we have obtained the coordinate of center C1. Our next task will be to obtain the center of circle C2. So let's begin. So the equation of the circle is given by x squared plus y squared plus 8x plus 10y minus 7 equals to 0. If we compare it with the standard form, then 2g, then the value of 2g comes out to be 8. The value of 2f comes out to be 10. So g value will be 4 and f value will be 5. So the coordinate of center C2 is going to be negative 4, negative 5. So now we have obtained the coordinate of center C1 and the coordinate of center C2. So we can join C1 and C2. So C1, C2 join. That gives us the radius. So we'll be using the distance formula. So what we'll do, first we'll have to take the difference of the x coordinate. So our x coordinate will be 2 minus 4. So we have 2 plus 4. We have to square it, then add it to 3 minus negative 5. So 3 plus 5 whole square. So that's equals to square root of 2 plus 4 square, that's 6 square, which is 36. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 square is 64. So that gives us square root of 100, which is 10. So our radius comes out to be 10 units. Now finally we have the circle whose equation that we need to obtain. So the circle, it's going to have the center C1. So we found out that the coordinate of center C1 that came out to be 2, 3. The center C1 is 2, 3, and the radius of the circle is 10 units. What we can do here is we can use the standard form of a circle to obtain its equation. So let's specify the standard equation of a circle. So we have a circle whose center is given by the coordinate h comma k and the radius r. The standard form of circle is given by this particular equation, which is x minus h whole squared plus y minus k whole squared equals to r squared. So in our case, the center, which has the coordinate h comma k, so that has the value 2 comma 3. So this immediately gives us the value of h. So h comes out to be 2 units and k comes out to be 3 units. And we have also found the radius. The radius is 10 units. Hence, we can define the equation of the circle as x minus h whole squared plus y minus 3 whole squared equals to the square of the radius. This is going to be the equation of the circle in its standard form, and if we want, we can expand it to get the general form. So we get x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y minus 87 equals to 0. So this is going to be the equation of a circle.